if you've watched me for a while, you know I love a budget item. I love my Walmart, I love Amazon, but I've also been known to splurge on some luxury and higher end pieces. I recently did an Anthropologie haul. I have a pretty good collection of luxury handbags and luxury shoes, although I did recently do a video on luxury purchases I regret, if you'd like to check that out. Link it above. I'm not against spending money when it's warranted. I love a good splurge, but sometimes many times, I just don't feel like it is warranted, and that's when the steals come in. So today I have found 7 items. I have the splurge and I have the steal. There is quite a price difference, but is there a difference in the quality? Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. Let's walk through the 7 things that I found. Remember, everything is linked down below in the description box in the order in which I mention them, and there will be links and pricing as well if you find that helpful. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's start with a pair of shoes. I have a little high-end designer shoe collection, but I do love a budget shoe. I can't remember which influencer, and it was definitely an influencer that first brought to mind the Loeffler Randall bow sandal, I guess they're called. The Loeffler Randall brand has a big thing around the bow. They have sandals, they have slides, there's a bow purse. It's adorable, it's cute. It's not high end, but they are pretty expensive. So the Loeffler Randall bow knot sandal, this of course is the splurge, can retail anywhere from about $235 all the way to almost $500. So it normally retails for $495. So let's just say $500. They're cute. Are they worth $500? I don't know. I've read the reviews and they're mixed. No one's coming out and saying they're the most comfortable shoe in the world. And at that price point, you kind of want them to be. However, look what I found on Amazon. So these are also called the bow knot heeled sandal. I can't tell you how they compare specifically to the Loeffler Randall. I have never put those on. However, this one retails for $52, $51.99 if you want to be exact. Very similar look. The bow isn't 100% dead on. I'm not saying this is exactly a dupe, and I hate that concept. I would say inspired or look-alike. I think I could get a little more out of this bow if I steamed it, but I mean, the heel has the fabric covered heel. The straps are satin, just like the original. I will say on this Amazon shoe, I read the reviews, and the review said to go up half a size, which I did, and these are quite comfortable and they fit just fine. There are 7 colors. Some of them are very similar to the Loeffler Randall version. They have a white pair that I think would be adorable for any brides that we have going into the fall. But if you like the concept of the bow sandal and you don't want to pay almost $500, I have a $52 option for you that I would definitely recommend. Handbags is another area where I definitely have splurged, and I will splurge again, and I make no apologies for it. I am really choosy when it comes to what I buy luxury, when it comes to a designer handbag, because I want something that's going to last a really long time. It's not trendy. It will be as classic a piece as possible, and usually really boring colors like nudes, black, just stuff that's going to go with all the things. I'm not quite ready to splurge on something that's a really bright color or a really trendy piece, but just because I won't spend the money on it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate a luxury handbag that I can admire. Forgive the double negative there. So Cult Gaia is a brand that I would say is a mid-range luxury. The bag's usually around $300 to $600 in that range right there. Easily found at Nordstrom. And one of their new releases is the Rhinestone shoulder bag for $498. And it's available in 5 colors. It looks beautiful. It would make a beautiful evening bag. It's $500. So I started doing some looking around. You know that I gotcha. I found this guy. This is the Rhinestone Evening Bag. And I mean, like, similar to the Loeffler Randall, I do not have the $500 in front of me. I have not seen it in person, but comparing it picture to picture, it looks very, very similar. I'm sure there are some slight differences. Something to note with the steel version, which I should add is $39.99, is that this strap comes off. These are detachable, so you could carry it as just like a clutch, but zipper is a really nicely made zipper. It also comes with an additional like shoulder chain strap. So it's quite versatile for what it is. The inside even has an envelope pocket there. I'm pretty impressed with it. I like that this one also has what appears to be a slightly longer rhinestone strap, so you can get it over your shoulder if you want to carry it like that. It looked like the Cult Gaia version might not have a strap long enough to do that. I can't say for sure. But the detailing, the knot, the double strap, the way it hangs, it's a decent size. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's pop that in. It's in there. Easy peasy and then some. It's quite roomy. You definitely get everything that you need for an evening out in this bag. It's not particularly heavy. Definitely a steal. This next splurge item I first discovered probably the same time as the rest of you when we all got our Nordstrom anniversary sale catalogs, and they had this gorgeous acrylic beaded, was like a box clutch, again from Cult Gaia. Gorgeous colors. I love the tortoiseshell. I love the lavender. It's $328. And when I saw that, I knew even on sale I couldn't recommend it because as pretty as it is, it's an acrylic box purse. It looks like you should find it on Amazon. And I didn't, but shout out to my friend Natasha, who actually did find it on Amazon. I have to give her credit where credit is due. And I haven't been able to order it because apparently everybody's ordering it, so it takes a few weeks to get here. But looking at them, they look so similar. Of course, there are more color options on the Amazon option, 7 colors to be exact, and the Amazon version is $53.99 as of today. You know how Amazon prices fluctuate, but even if it went up a few dollars, obviously it's far, far less than the over $300 original version. Now, I will say this is one case where I don't feel even the tiniest bit guilty choosing the steal over the splurge because the reviews on the original Cult Gaia are not great. I mean, a few people said it's cute, but anyone who's actually carried the bag has said it's very awkward to carry, it's heavy, it doesn't fit a lot. So if you want to make a statement and maybe you don't care that it's going to be a very long-lasting statement, I feel like the Amazon version is the way to go. Now, the rest of the items that we're going to talk about are all clothing related, and they're not exactly luxury, but they're definitely brands that I feel are a higher price point for what they could be. Now, this isn't a slam against Free People or Lululemon because I have bought original Free People and Lululemon pieces, but I will say that I'm not quite sure I understand the justification for some of the pricing on many of their items. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this splurge from Free People. It's the One Scout jacket. It's very oversized, it's waffle knit, it has some nice little detailing, almost like a ruffle kind of pattern along the placket. It's not quite a shacket. I mean, it doesn't have the pockets on the side, it has a little collar. It's beautiful. It's $128. You do have 12 colors to choose from, but it's $128. And I found one that is very, very similar. I would say inspired by, but definitely not a dupe, but also only $35.98. So it also is the waffle knit material. I'd say that is pretty much the same. The way the plackets are pretty much the same. Differences that I've noticed between the Amazon version and the original Free People, the color is different. I actually prefer the color on the Amazon one. I'm preferring all of the steel versions. I don't know what that says about my taste, but fine, I'll go with it. So it doesn't have a collar. It's just a flat neck, which I like better. Then it's not going to rub up against my neck. I'm not at risk to get my makeup all over it. And so I kind of like that, and I can put it over things that have collars and it's going to lay flatter. It runs, I would say, oversized but true to size. So I'm wearing it in a size small, and I have an oversized enough feel to it. The fabric is really soft. I love that the buttons on the cuff are working and I can roll up the sleeves if I want to. Overall, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed at all with the Amazon version. Now, this next splurge, I do have personal knowledge of. This is one of those Free People things I actually caved in and bought, but I did buy it during the anniversary sale. So this is the Free People Leo Henley. They had it last year in the sale. They had it again this year in the sale. All the advice on that says to size down 1. I would say, personally, I think go with your true size, especially if you are more well endowed. I'm wearing it in the extra small, and I made the mistake of throwing it in the dryer, so it definitely shrunk. But I feel like the size small would have given me a little more length, and I would have felt a little more comfortable in leggings than I do with this extra small length. But be that as it may, the FreePeople Henley, I believe, is around $60 odd. Check the screen. And it comes in a few options. It runs really snug in the arms. It does have the buttons, which are nice. And it's not, I'd say, an exact baby doll cut, but it does lend that baby doll look with the bib front and then the flowy bottom. I did some research, scoured the internet, and I found a piece that I would not say is an exact copy of the FreePeople, but it is a very similar look. If that's the look you're going for, I feel like it is as versatile, if not more versatile. And of course, it's $26.98 on Amazon. It's waffle knit, just like the FreePeople. I think it's softer than the FreePeople one. This does not have the Henley button, so it's more of a scoop neck, but it's the same fitted sleeves and then a really nice flowy bodice, especially once you get under your chest. And so it's great for leggings. There are tons of color options. It's just as versatile. I feel like with the FreePeople version, it almost needs to be worn under something. It's just kind of flimsy, whereas the Amazon version just kind of has a little more substance to it, and I feel comfortable wearing it all by itself. It's really soft. It's super cozy. With all the color options that there are for the fall, I guarantee you there'll be at least one more in my closet soon. Moving on to Splurge number 6. This is where I was doing the research. I found an article. I'm not going to slam the magazine, but I found an article online that raved on and on how these joggers were an exact dupe for the Athleta joggers. Now, I own the Athleta linen joggers. I've been wearing them all summer, and I love them. So I didn't even look to see what Athleta joggers they were talking about. I immediately hit their link, ordered them, didn't even read the reviews, and then I started doing the research. What Athleta jogger are they a dupe of? I don't know. So I can't find anything that's exact, but I found one pair that is close. So we're gonna go with the Splurge from Athleta, are the Keys high waist utility pant. Now I believe these are a limited edition. This was a collaboration between Athleta and Alicia Keys. They were originally released, I believe, in a fuchsia and a white. I think the fuchsia is sold out. The white is still pretty much stocked. They're originally $179. Now they are on sale for $89.99. The other one that they are similar to is the Lululemon Relaxed Mid-Rise Cargo Pant. Now, these, again, were originally $128. They're on sale on the Lululemon site for $99. Wow, what a steal. But even then, they're pretty much sold out. So let's go back to these Amazon joggers that are a dead-on dupe for the Athleta jogger that has yet to be named. They're nice joggers in and of themselves. Now, before you start talking about how I look in these joggers, like I said, I hit add to cart, didn't read the reviews until after they got here, and all the reviews said 2 size up 1, and they are correct. So I ordered it my true size small. I would say I'm like a 4, like a solid size 4, sometimes a size 6, but really not all that often. If small could be a 4-6, that's my sweet spot right now. So I can get them on. I don't have to squeeze myself in, but clearly they are too tight on me. The review said that the waistband was unusually tight. I did not find that to be the case at all. In fact, the waistband fit just fine. I found it more snug in the hips and the thighs. So my recommendation is definitely size up 1. If you want a relaxed fit, size up 2. And it has a nice drawstring, so if you're worried about the waist being too big after that, you'll be fine. I will say this, regardless of what inspired these joggers, they're really nice. They have great zippers on the sides. They have the cargo pockets on the lower sides of the legs, which is very on trend for fall. They open and shut with Velcro, which is nice. They're waterproof, which is pretty cool if you actually want to jog in them somewhere wet, like in the rain, I don't know. But I think they're pretty nice. I'm going to just send them back and exchange them for the medium. But I love the color options. And did I mention they are $32.98? And you have 12 colors to choose from. So while it may not be a dupe of anything, they're great joggers to stand alone. Last splurge we're going to talk about is from FreePeople. It is the Mary Jean cord top. So basically, it's a corduroy shacket. I hate that word, but it's a shirt jacket. It comes in one color, the sort of washed black. It's $168. I found something very similar by accident. This time it's not from Amazon, it's from Walmart. And when I saw this on the Walmart website, I wasn't looking specifically for dupes of anything. I just saw this as a new fall release and thought it was cute and ordered it. So it's the Time and True Corduroy Shacket. It's very similar to the Free People. Here's the differences. It comes in two colors, green and rust. It's $34.98 instead of $168. I would say it's more of an inspired piece. The pockets are slightly different on the sides, but there is a very similar look to it. I even said in the recent video that I hauled it in that it gave me a sort of a feeling of either Free People or Anthropologie. It does run oversized but true to size, so don't size up to get the oversized look. Just stick with your true size. I absolutely love it. I can't say how it feels compared to the Free People version because I don't own the Free People version, but with this jacket, I feel no compulsion to run out and go check out the Free People one. I am more than satisfied with my $35 Walmart option. So much so that I might go and get the rust one too, because at that price, I can buy two and still not even pay half as much as what the Free People one is. Well, that is it for what I have found as far as splurge versus steal. I actually did an entire dedicated video just on Lululemon inspired pieces, and everything I found was $40 or less. And I will say there, the similarities run a lot closer. So if you're a big Lululemon fan, I've got leggings, I found tops, I found jackets, very much fall appropriate. So I will link that down below as well. Give that a watch if you want some more lookalikes, if you will. Let me know what you thought of this. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please leave your comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.